Yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all know me. It's your boy, MacDeezy, back up in there. And today, yeah, y'all, we got a battle. Oh, yeah, it's battle time. Yeah, no doubt. We back up in there with one of these. We got a doozy. All right, so today, we got that JBL Extreme 2. We also got that Anker Rave Mini. And then we got that new bad boy from China, the W King D8. Okay, so this is going to be a doozy, y'all. All right, so we're going to first go over the specs as quickly as possible, try to knock those out the way. And then, of course, we're going to go into our 5 categories. And, of course, that's that cost, the look, that sound, those intangibles, and finally that badassery. But before we get into that, all right, we're going to go ahead and get these specs out the way. Here's what I need y'all to do, though, first. Go ahead, get your popcorn, get them drinks, get ready, because, yo, this probably going to be a long one, yo. Y'all get ready, all right? All right, first up, let's go with that Extreme 2. Right now, the JBL bad boy has 15 hours of battery. They didn't actually give you that like milliamp hours, and maybe you guys know it offhand. So go ahead down below, put those in the comments. Let me know. You also got that IPX7 rated. You got that Bluetooth 4.2. You got two 20-watt drivers. You got that 5.3 pounds is what it weighs. Dimension-wise, 5.5 by 11.4 by 5.1 inches. Wow. And then we got those ports. It's right on the back. It's underneath the flap. I'm going to get there. Don't worry. I will show you all of that in a minute. But first, let me go over them real quick. You got your 3.5 millimeter. You got your micro USB service port. You got your USB-A port. And that also is your charging port. And that's for that power bank feature that they got. All right, now, another thing that the JBL has that a few others don't have is that detachable strap. Look at these. I mean, come on, those are bad, right? And then on top of that, this comes with what? It comes with a bottle opener? Nah, yep, it does, all right? So there you go. Next up, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this W King right here in front. All right, so they state you got your 24-hour battery. Again, this battery, even though they state 24 hours, is 8,000 milliamps. So, take it for what it is. IPX5 rated, power bank. You got your 100-foot Bluetooth range rather than giving you like a Bluetooth 4.2 or this or that. Just they tell you 100-foot Bluetooth range. 12.6 by 4.8 by 4.7 inches, 6 pounds, 50 watts of power. All right, so over there on the JBL, you got your 240, your 220s, giving you 40. Here in your W King, you got your 50 watts. And the ports here are your Type-C for charging. Love it, love it. One cable to rule them all. You got your USB-A for your output, so to charge your devices, and you got your 3.5 millimeter joint. So it can support your non-Bluetooth devices. Next up, let's talk a little bit more about that Rave Mini in the back there. All right, now, if you guys know, that was kind of like last year's model. They do have the Soundcore Trance now, which is just a square version of the Rave Mini, really. It really is. I mean, everything is almost exactly the same. You got your IPX7 rated. You got your 80 watts, 7.72 pounds, which makes it the heaviest bad boy of them all. 18 hours of playtime. USB out for your port, for your output, so you can charge your devices when it comes to those ports. 3.5 millimeters, and the charging port comes with the cable that Soundcore sends to you with those pins. Now, the other thing that the Soundcore has that none of the others have are LED lights. Now, is that something that's major to you? Hey, that's up to you. You let me know, of course, down in the comments. But yo, what do you say we go ahead and get to those 5 categories? Now, before we do, I'm gonna go ahead and roll over here a little bit, grab my drink, get back up in there. All right. So let's go ahead and do it. First up is that cost. On the JBL. So what I did is this. I went ahead and found these all on Amazon, and I went with the new cost, and if they have a renewed version, what that cost is. Okay? So for the JBL Extreme 2, we got a brand new $249.95 as well as a renewed $166.32. So that was the cheapest I could find it. Maybe you guys found it cheaper. Go ahead down below. Of course, all the links for these will be down below as well in the description. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. On the Anker Rave Mini, this bad boy is $100 even. All right, that's brand new. And renewed, you should be able to get that for $80 and about 90 cents, give or take here or there. All right. Finally, our W King. Our W King comes in at the cheapest at $75.99. That is the regular rate on this. There is actually also on Amazon a discount code from time to time. You may be able to get a few bucks off, maybe even knocking this down like $10. If you do, that'll probably be the cheapest of them all, of course, because there is no renewed price yet. So actually, at the time of the shooting of this video, during the COVID-19, I hope you and your family are doing real well out there. Just, maintaining as you can. This bad boy is the cheapest, so it does take that cost. All right. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about that look. Whew, that look. All right. Now, if you guys have seen some of my videos before, that JBL is no joke. I love the way that looks. When you have that strap on and you on like the beach or something, it's very portable. It looks very svelte. I know, word, right? And most importantly, that IPX7 gives you a sense of comfort when you are on the beach. If you got to open that bottle, those beers from the cooler, boom, you got that right there on your speaker. That's a hell of a look. All right. That W King though, that looks like a damn brick. I mean, look at that thing. What is that? A cinder block? Out of control. But yo, it's mad sturdy. It's got that green and gray, but they also come in that black unit. So that's not too bad either. And finally, that Anker Rave Mini. Wow, what can you say? That is a very cylindrical oval over there. But I'll tell you what. I mean, IPX7 rated. It's got some company branding. It's got that base radiator in the back. It's a nice joint. And when you turn those lights, everybody does like come over. Yo, what is that? So, yo, it's got that look, no doubt. So, that's a very hard decision. I know, right? All right. So when it comes to the look all around for me, because I love LED so much, I'm going to give it to that Anker Soundcore Mini, Rave Mini, okay? Now, that is literally a toss-up at the shooting of this video. You might find me next week talking about that JBL look. Word is life. But, so right now, though, that Anker Soundcore Rave Mini, that's the look. Next up, we're going to get into that sound. And whoa, we about to get into that sound. So I've got the decibel meter here as usual, guys. What I will do is this. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to link them up one at a time and give you a sound test from right here where the W King is right now, okay? That's that distance of about, it's about 1 meter away from the decibel meter, okay? So I'm going to go ahead from there. That's where each of them will be situated to give me that direct sound. And then we're going to go ahead and see what those decibel meters are. And that's how we're going to choose our winner here, even though that's a caveat. When it comes to decibel meters, that is definitely a caveat. I'll explain a little bit on the other side. Let me go ahead and pause it and get this set up so we can get this going. I'll be right back in there, y'all. All right, y'all, we back up in there, and we got our no copyright sound. This no copyright sound is from Anecdote, Turn It Up, and we're gonna go ahead and play that bad boy now for the W King. Got our decibel meter already set up. Let's get going. All right, y'all. To turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it I said, goddamn. Every time I hear this W King, I really can't believe I got this for $60. I mean, I think it was like $65 when I got it. It was on sale on Amazon when it very first came out. It was like $75.99. They had a discount for like $12 off. It was crazy. I really should have got two. I really should have. I got this one and I got the smaller one. Dude, what? I mean, I'm gonna get into what I'm not a big fan of in a minute. But dude, that bass is very clean. It's not punching you in the mouth like you ain't never heard before. Don't get it twisted. It's just that right type of punch with that right type of highs and mids. I'm really digging the speaker for the cost. Anyway, I'm not gonna get to what I don't like. If you guys really want to see it, right here, I have the video on the unboxing and the sound test that I did then. But yo, we're gonna get back into this battle right here, okay? Next up, let's go with that JBL. We're gonna pause the video again. We're gonna get into the JBL Extreme 2 because I really gotta check that out. Especially right after this one, I wanna hear that bass. All right, so we'll be right back up in there, y'all. Okay, y'all, we back up in there. We got the JBL Extreme 2 on deck. We about to run that bad boy back here. Let's go ahead and make sure we get the volume all the way up here. And over here, we got that bad boy all the way up as well. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna run this back with that same joint. This is that no copyright sound. Anecdote, Turn It Up. And here we go, y'all. Okay, y'all. I know. I know. Keep in mind, 40 watts, 50 watts. Now, what's not maybe translating right now is gotta be that bass. I mean, damn. It punches you in the mouth like you stole his wallet or something. I mean, it's crazy, no doubt. All right, so the bass on the W King is punchy, it's playful, it's a little bit forward, where the JBL is a bass that is a little bit more room filling. It surrounds you, it encompasses you, it brings you in to say, "What's up? How you doing?" You know, so it's one of those bad boys. So let's go ahead and we're gonna pause it again here. We're gonna get that Soundcore over here. I don't know if that's a real fair comparison, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna bring that Soundcore over here and see what actually that is going to represent. So we're gonna be right back in there. I'm gonna pause it again, but damn, that was some bass. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back up in there, and we got that Rave Mini up on deck. Whew, that Soundcore is no joke. Okay, check out them LEDs. I'm just saying you can change that in the app. But anyway, I'm gonna get there. No worries. No worries, y'all. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out this sound test from the Anker Soundcore Mini. We got that no copyright sound on deck. We got that anecdote, turn it up. And we about to run this back. Let's see where we at. I believe the volume on this bad boy is right there. Let's just make sure it's all the way up. Okay. And on this bad boy, one moment, y'all. Just make sure we're all the way up. Boom. So let's go ahead now and run it back. Here we go.
Turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.
Okay, so I let that run a little bit longer than I did the others, and I'll tell you why. I was thinking that it didn't sound as punchy as it normally does. And I was really wondering why that was. I pressed on the volume up, and apparently there was more to go. So that 103.8 was actually where it was when I turned it up. I'm pretty sure that was all the way up, though, because I'll tell you what. The one thing that I must say is that the Rave Mini inside of the app, unlike the Trance, which is the newer version basically of it, doesn't have a volume control in there. Where on the Trance, you can see if it's all the way up, whereas on the Rave Mini, you got to keep pressing until. And I think I had it all the way up. I just wasn't sure. Because it doesn't click or nothing like that. And it's not like some of the JBL joints where one of the lit speakers becomes one of the lit drivers becomes like the volume control or whatnot. So I wasn't really sure, But okay, 103.8. That's where they're at for the Soundcore Rave Mini. We'll go with that. So on a pure decibel sound, that W King wins. Okay? 3 of my 5, and W King has already won 2 of them. All right, y'all? Now, what we talking about? These are a little bit older, of course. This is from last year. That Extreme 2 was from, like, I mean, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? So, I mean, I get it, but wow. Wow. Let's talk about those intangibles, though. Okay, guys? And I'm going to leave that running right there. I don't give a damn, whatever. It is what it is. Here we go. The intangibles. On your Anker, all right, you got these LEDs. As you guys can see, through the app, you can actually change the colors to what you would like them to be. So if you want it to be a different color, you can. That's up to you. But anyways, JBL, the only LEDs that really has are the same ones that the W King has, which are to notify you of the actual battery power in the front. And then on the top, it has the LED for the power button and the JBL Connect Plus, which also, once you press that, it lights up around like a ring. On the W King is just some LEDs for the power and for the battery power notifications. That's it. So there's that. What else we got on on intangibles? Again, IPX7 as opposed to IPX5. These two are IPX7s, while that one is an IPX5. That to me does make a little bit of a difference. Okay, your handle here is a solid handle. It's already connected to the unit. But it doesn't get in your way, if that makes sense. Whereas on that W King over there, that strap is embedded in the unit itself. You cannot remove it. That's a detractor for me, only because not carrying it around is cool, but once you get there, you kind of want to detach it or leave it alone or get it away, out of the way. It just doesn't do it. However, this unit, the W King, does have NFC connectivity, where the only connectivity that the other two units have are your 3.5s and your Bluetooth. So that bad boy has 3 different connectivity, while these two only have 2. Maybe that's some forward thinking for 2020, or, I think it came out actually in 2019, but the end of 2019, 2020, whereas the other 2 are from a couple years past. Next up, Type-C charging. All right. This has a pin charger. And let me give you a real quick look at it. So hard to open this damn IPX7 port. Okay, so in the back, if you guys can see this, you got your 3.5 over here. You got your USB out. And then you have this pin charger here for your DC 12 in. I mean, if you lose that cable, you're out of gas. All right? So what else we got? Oh, bad boys. Let's go ahead and drop you in the back so that we can pull this one up to the front. Next up, let's go ahead and see what this JBL got. This JBL in the back behind this IPX7 port has your, this is actually a pin charger as well. Again, with that cable, if you lose it, you used it. You know what I mean? So I'm not, just out of control. You got your Type A out, USB A out. You got your actual micro USB for to updates and all that other shit. And then you got your 3.5 out. Awesome. All right. What else we got? On the W King though, on that W King, oh come on, buddy. Really? See, that's what I'm talking about with that cable. If I could disconnect it, I wouldn't have that issue. You know what I mean? So on the W King here, on this back here where the IPX5 is, you got your USB A, you got your 3.5, Type-C. Love it. One cable to rule them all. Charging your phone if you're an Android user, or if you have your Mac, boom, look at that. One cable to rule them all. Oh, love that. All right. Now, so we got your Type C charging, you got your NFC, you got a few little things here and there, but that strap, I mean, look at that. It's so always in the way. Crazy. When it comes to your intangibles, that NFC is no joke, though. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say that JBL takes it. I mean, the one that really got me was the bottle opener. As simple as that is. I mean, we're talking about a detachable strap with a bottle opener. And look at these lanyards. I mean, that's awesome. Look at this. That's awesome. I've had this for a couple years, and it's never. It looks brand new still. Just saying. All right. What else? Badassery. Let's talk about that badassery, y'all. And really, with that badassery, I'm not even gonna say that W King can come into that badassery category. Don't get it twisted. That cost is always badassery, no doubt. But you know, the NFC stuff, the Type C charging, that's cool. But when it comes to badassery, when people turn their head because you walking by, that JBL is no joke. When you carrying that Soundcore there, and by the way, I understand that you got the JBL Party Connect on the newer joints, and you got the JBL Connect Plus on these older joints. That is no joke either. TWS on the W Kings, you compare two of them together, but I got the smaller joint along with this one at the same time, and I've still not been able to connect them yet. So we're still working on that, but it looks like you have to get two of the same size to even make just two of them work together. On that Soundcore, I got that mini, Rave Mini, to work with the Trance to pair up already. So that's badassery right there. But when it comes to just badassery, you hooking up mad joints, people coming over, they carrying their JBLs, they got their Charge 3s, they got their Flip 4s, whatever. Everybody can connect and listen to the same music. Everybody can really make it go down. That's that JBL. That bass, that's that JBL. Not that the W King and the Soundcore aren't good, but that's that JBL. Badassery, it's got to go to JBL too. So you got your intangibles. You got your badassery. That kind of goes to that JBL. No joke. W King, though, has that look. Has that cost. And they got that sound. While that Soundcore's got that look. So we really got 2-2. So we talking about the JBL and we talking about the W King. What's going to make it work for you? Even though it's 2-2, I am calling the tiebreaker. And for me, because I'm a bass head, I'm talking about I listen to reggae, I listen to hip hop, I listen to even some open music type stuff, some world music type stuff. So I'm listening to dubstep. I'm listening to stuff from Brazil. I'm listening to carnival music from Trinidad. I'm listening to all different types of stuff. It's got to be that JBL, y'all. It's got to be. We talking minuscule. It's beating that W King for all the different things, those little intangibles that it carries with it. Do me a favor, though. Go down below. Let me know what you think. How does this run on for you? Is it one of these other ones? What do you got? What do you want me to see? What do you want to see battle these other ones? Right down below, let me know. While you're down there, you might as well go ahead. Give it them thumbs, yo. Give it them thumbs. And hey, always be the hero in your story, not the villain in someone else's. Especially during this time that we're going through right now. Peace.